So I want to talk about the possible rumors that have been coming out on DK Metcalf, and you know there could be teams that have a lot of interest. I think almost any team would be interested in DK Metcalf. Okay, you drafted JJ Arcega-Whiteside. You literally passed up on DK twice. You passed up on receivers like AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin. I mean, you go down the whole entire list. You've missed out on so many guys, okay? Trying to justify the second-round pick in JJ has been a total disaster. This offseason is a huge test for Howie Roseman and a test for us fans of how much we can actually take. Because to be honest with you, the trades are always good with Howie Roseman. When was the last time the Eagles traded a first-round pick for a player? Probably since, I think me and 500 talked about it in the stream, a couple days ago. And it was, I think, Jason Peters. I think he was right, because I can't even remember the last time the Eagles traded a first-round pick for a player that can help us out now. DK Metcalf on a rookie deal still right now with the Seattle Seahawks. They could be either still building or they might just hit the reset button. So that's the decision that they're trying to make as of right now. With Russell Wilson, not knowing what's going to happen with him. So obviously, Pete Carroll and the rest of the front office for Seattle are meeting up to discuss what's the big move for Seattle. Is it a rebuild? Are they going to just totally do a clean slate? Or are they going to just try to keep adding? Because to be honest with you guys, this would be great. Even trading for Calvin Ridley would be great. And that's another one that obviously the Eagles could go after, because 5 games Calvin Ridley only played 5 games, 280 yards, 2 touchdowns for the year. But DK Metcalf would be, I'd give up a first-round pick right now for him. I'm not even kidding. I'm really not kidding, because you cannot pass up on a trade like this if it's available. Do I think it's going to happen? Do I think the Eagles are going to do it? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, you would think with more draft capital and more cap space, you would think hey, you know what? You might as well give it up, because at this point, DK Metcalf is just unstoppable. I mean, you got DK Metcalf on one side, Devontae Smith on the other. God, Dallas Goedert. I mean, Jesus Christ. With Quez Watkins, and hopefully, you get something like this. Jalen Hurts had to play almost perfect. You know what I mean? So, it's just, I just don't think Howie Roseman's gonna. It's not even about DK Metcalf. Okay, forget DK Metcalf. It's not even about that. It's about Howie Roseman has never traded for a player over a 4th-round pick. He's never traded anything other than higher than a 4th-round pick for a player. He likes to trade for players on one more year left on their deals. Okay, we've done it with Jordan Howard. We've done it with Gardner Minshew. I mean, we rent players. That's what Howie does. We rent a lot of players. Okay, it's just what it is. Okay, trade for J.H.I. during the Super Bowl, a 4th-round pick. I mean, I haven't seen a trade higher. I haven't seen Howie Roseman give away a pick that's higher than a 4th-rounder in a trade. I can't even think the last time the Eagles gave up a higher than a 4th-round pick. Okay, now getting DK Metcalf is not going to be easy, because you have to give up that big pick. I mean, they're not giving him away for nothing. Okay, Howie's not going to fleece a team. I feel like if Howie can't outsmart a team, he doesn't take any risk. He never takes any risk. I would give him more respect if he brought in a marquee name player, okay? I'm not saying, and people are going to twist my words around. I'm not saying that, I'm sick and tired of when Howie does one thing right, we all applaud him. I applaud him on the cap space, the cap situation going into this year. Okay, he did a good job on the cap space. He did a good job on, obviously, the Carson Wentz trade was in our favor. Obviously, getting 3 first-round picks, 11, 12 picks in this draft. Yeah, congratulations to Howie Roseman. But I'm not going to say that, that makes me feel that I have to apologize to him. Howie did a good thing this year, but it's not over yet. This is every single year as a GM. He's got to be consistent, okay? And it's not about, it's about being a talent evaluator, which he is not, okay? I'm not saying that he hasn't hit on picks, okay? The past couple drafts have been okay, but he has got to do better than this, period. He has to, okay? Because And then later down the road, you might need a quarterback. You might not need a quarterback. I don't know. This is a big test for Jalen Hurts this year. Howie Roseman said at his press conference at the end of the year, press conference with Nick Sirianni, he said that he's going to put more weapons around Jalen Hurts, okay? And I don't know if that means at wide receiver. I mean, I still think we need a number 2 guy, and I think Quez would be perfect in the slot or move him around inside and outside. You could do a lot of things with Quez. But I'm not applauding Howie Roseman or apologizing to Howie Roseman because of one stupid freaking trade or one signing or just because he got the cap. Who got us to this point, okay? Let's think about that. $70 million over the cap in 2021. Who got us to that point? Howie Roseman got us to that point. So when he gets us under the cap, I'm not going to applaud him for it. I'll applaud him for, hey, we have 11, 12 picks, and there's a nice financial stability with the organization, which is great. And you have 11, 12 picks in this draft. That's fantastic. The cap space is great. Haven't been under the cap in so damn long because we're always under the cap. We're always owing money. We're always restructuring contracts, okay? But if Howie's got the balls, okay, he's got to trade for a marquee name if that's what he wants to do. If he went out and got DK Metcalf and literally sacrificed that first-round pick, I would give him a lot of credit for that. Not saying that would be it, like, oh, yeah, I'm on Howie's side now. No, definitely not. Like, we're rebuilding this team. If this rebuild is a total failure, if this rebuild takes more than 2 years, 2 more seasons, then I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you because I'm sick of this team with the trading for players and even acquiring players from other teams. And we acquire a player that has a 1 year left on his contract. So you have to pay him the $2-3 million. This is what happens all the time. He gets these rentals for 1 year that cost $2 to $3 million for the year. Cheap. Okay. And that's it. He doesn't make any sacrifice trades. He's not aggressive. He's not like he used to be. I thought he used to be very aggressive a long time ago. Now he's just very careful, okay? As long as if he gets fleeced, and I don't think he knows talent when he sees it. I mean, when you have a chance to draft DK Metcalf 2 times in that draft in the first and second round, you pass up on him twice because of apparently neck injuries, but then you draft a Landon Dickerson that had 2 knee injuries, 2 ankle injuries, and a season-ending injury in 2020. And then you draft Sidney Jones in 2017, and in the second round, that is coming off an Achilles injury. Like, I don't get what he's doing. I don't get it. That's why could be one of the most exciting off seasons, or this could be one of the most terrifying off seasons. And that's just the truth. That's just the truth to it all. So I just want to get this off my chest. Like, I want to see Howie Roseman be very aggressive. I'm not saying give up all 3 first-round picks and trade them all, but, like, no. Like, that's why I don't think they're going after a quarterback, because it's going to cost, like, depending on who you're getting, it's going to cost more than more than a first-round pick, okay? If there's a quarterback out there and the team wants 2 first-rounders for this year, I'm saying no. I say you got to still build this roster. Okay, literally this offense is literally, besides Jalen Hurts, they're literally maybe a guard and a backup guard, a starting right prominent guard with a nice Jack Stahl or Herbig behind him. I mean, Jack Driscoll. Okay, I keep saying Jack Stahl. I don't know why. People have been correcting me in my videos. I keep saying Jack. I know. I guess it's easier to say. I don't know. Jack Driscoll at right guard, Nate Herbig. If they get a promising right guard, and they get literally a number 2 receiver, other than quarterback right now, the offense is set. I mean, they're set. That's why I'd rather go into the draft this year and go draft a running back. Go draft a bruiser back this year. Like, stop with these I'm not saying you need a veteran running back, but I'm telling you, they should just draft one. They did it. They did with Kenneth Gainwell. He's worked out pretty good. I'm seeing hopefully a bigger role from him. Don't know if they're going to pay Miles Sanders in the future, so I have no idea. But I need to see a more aggressive Howie Roseman because you know what? I don't trust his trades work out when we need draft picks. Him giving up draft picks, high draft picks for good players, for marquee names, it never happens. Really just never happens. So I want Howie to grow some freaking balls this offseason. Simple as that. Like, yeah, it'd be great to have DK Metcalf. It'd be great to have Calvin Ridley. I just don't see him giving up anything higher than a 4th-round pick. Like, things have to change. It's already enough that we're worried about the draft, that he's going to screw all that up, because he could screw it up. People are like, you can't mess this draft up. It's 3 first-round picks. I'm like, number one, you're not using 3 first-round picks. You're trading one back, and then 2 of those first-round picks, he could screw up easily. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Between his stupid analytical department that speaks over that scouting department, I don't trust him in this draft. But I'm going to stay optimistic that it's going to be a good draft because I have no choice, okay? I'm not negative, but I'm real when it comes to this, and it's true, okay? So I'm tired of renting players on 1-year contracts when we acquire them, especially guys that, you have a chance. I'm telling you, there's a good chance here. They have to spend money somewhere, okay? DK's going to get a big contract soon, couple years, whatever it is, okay? This team has no safeties. This team doesn't have a thumper at linebacker. This team has no edge rushers. This team probably needs another body at defensive tackle. We need another receiver, we need a guard. I mean, there's holes everywhere. Steven Nelson could walk in free agency. We could need another cornerback. They're going to have to, put the chin strap on and literally, you're going to have to pay somebody. I mean, you're going to have to try to be aggressive here. If they can be aggressive in a trade for a 1st-round pick with DK Metcalf, especially still being on his rookie deal right now, fantastic. Okay? If you can't, then I don't know what to tell you. He doesn't trade for a player or at least acquire. I mean, look, I'm looking for a big trade. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a blockbuster trade that's going to bring a young player to Philadelphia with, obviously, when the Eagles call a team, those teams are going to be listening because of how many picks the Eagles have this year. I mean, 11, 12 picks. I mean, their teams are going to be listening, okay? They're going to be like, okay, let's see what they want. Let's see what the Eagles want. See what Howie Roseman wants. So, I'm sorry about the rant, but you know what? He's got to put his foot down, grow some balls, and be aggressive. You know what? As long as he's aggressive, say if they got DK Metcalf and maybe something just didn't work out, while he was here or something. It is what it is. As long as he goes for a trade like this, it doesn't even have to be necessarily him. Stop relying on these vets. Stop relying. I mean, not vet, but you know what I mean. At the end of the day, this team's got to get younger, and this team, we need more. We really need more talent. After watching these playoffs, the Eagles are far along. I mean, they're not there yet. That's the truth. Okay? They have to take their heads out of their asses, and they need to stop with the same repetitive garbage every single year. They got to stop. It's just, I can't. They need to be aggressive don't tell me you're going to have money now. And I think they can have over $40 million cap space because if Brandon Brooks retires, that's going to be 13 to 16. They're already supposed to get $32 million. They get another 13 to 16 million. They're going to have over $40 million in cap space next year. This coming up year. There's a big chance that they'll have over $40 million in cap space. I'm not saying build your team through free agency, but they have to bring somebody in here at a key position. And secondly, like I said before a million times in this video, he has got to grow some balls and make a ballsy big trade for an aggressive trade. Like this, like a DK Metcalf. I would love it. Do I believe it's going to happen? Hell no. But I would love it. Offense is set. Besides quarterback, obviously, because that's a big question mark. And that's something else. And that's why we have to trade back a pick, because we need another first rounder for 2023 in case Jalen Hurts doesn't work out, because I don't see this team giving Jalen Hurts another year after 2022. I don't see it. I do not see it. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Howie Roseman, you better be aggressive this offseason. That's all I got to say. So, other than that, guys, I'll see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Follow us live. Peace out, guys. Peace.